Hey, what's up, man? Thank y'all for tuning in. And this one is definitely on LeBron James. I think I figured out, well, I'm going to say crack the Da Vinci Code. I figured out what LeBron James was been doing this whole time. I think it was planned and it was strategized. That's why I say LeBron James playing exposed. Why do I say that? Well, it seemed like everything either a coincidence or it's just his life is just that perfect, right? So when you look at it, first LeBron James planted the seed by saying that LeBron James is better than half of the people, some of these people in the NBA. He definitely can play in the NBA. That's the first seed that LeBron James planted. Then he said he wanted to play alongside of Bronny James, right? That was another thing that he said that he wanted to do. It would be, it'll be my wishful thinking to play either in the same jersey as Bronny or to play against him, right? Virtual signaling. That was what he was doing. He was virtual signaling, saying that basically he wants to play with Bronny. He planted the seed already. He already planted the seed. So when he was saying stuff like that, people were just saying that, just to think that he was saying that. No, his whole thing was to plan and strategize to get Bronny, somebody who has not earned his way into the NBA, a spot on an NBA roster, maybe alongside him. And he, I think, wanted to give himself some excuses as to why he's still playing. There are two spots that are basically being held hostage. And I want to say LeBron James is one. He shouldn't be in the NBA. He should be trying to figure out an exit strategy. But instead, as we all know, LeBron James looking for some stats. He's looking for stats. We already know it's the seed has been planted. And I've been basically looking, right? I appreciate it, man. Ed, I appreciate it. But LeBron James, I'm about to give y'all the order as I'm speaking. I'm giving y'all the order of how LeBron James has planned everything that is going on up until this point. And people try to make it seem like this dude is somebody that just, things just happen the way that it happens. No, he is planning it. This dude is undeservingly trying to put Bronny in the NBA, and he don't deserve it. And the reason why I'm saying that is because that he's basically about to ruin somebody else's life just for trying to put Bronny in there. That dude he literally don't need no extra money. Bronny will be good for the rest of his life. But that person that LeBron James is excluding from the NBA is definitely nepotism. But that person that they exclude from the NBA might go overseas, have a bad experience, but his dream was to make it to the NBA. And LeBron James about to kill that. That's the one problem that I have. But like I told you, LeBron James planted the seed with Bronny when he first said he watched the league pass, and then that Bronny was better than some of the players that is in the NBA. Okay, that's the seed plant. Because you can't name me one organization that wouldn't move mountains to get LeBron James on that team. You can't name me one. So that's the first one. The second was he wanted to play with Bronny. That's the second one. The third one was him refusing to listen to Darvin Ham. Why did he do that? Why did he do that? Why did he do that? He did that because he wanted to literally get Darvin Ham fired. So why? Because we thought he just joined JJ Redick, right? We thought he joined him just to do a show with him. But the whole thing was planned and strategized. Hey, let me come on a show with you. Let me do a show with you together. And then we can show them your knowledge of the game. And now what is happening? Because we thought he just joined with JJ Redick just to be joining. But now all of a sudden, JJ Redick is up for a position to possibly be the coach for the for the Los Angeles Lakers. Do y'all think that's another thing by coincidence? Or do y'all think that that's LeBron James plotting and strategizing, getting people fired like he always do, getting people traded like the 118 players that he already did? Or do you think it's a coincidence? It's not a coincidence. That dude is planning and strategizing this whole thing. And it's unfortunate because in the process, you having a player that will make the NBA that's probably not about to because you're trying to get Bronny in. Now you got another position that you held in because you continue to play in the NBA and you're not even producing on the defensive end like you once were. Now you got Darvingham fired because you wasn't listening, right? But now you trying to get JJ Redick, somebody you doing the show with, on the show, right? Now, what are you doing? You're telling the team whoever picks Bronny James will be the person that you probably to go on the team with. So now you got a whole bunch of teams that's saying, hey, you know what? LeBron James bring billions. I would love to have LeBron James on my team. So look, I will pick Bronny. Y'all see how he's strategizing this whole thing, bro? This whole thing. He's strategizing the whole thing. And then a lot of people, they said when he went to Cleveland for the playoff game, now all of a sudden, what are they saying now? They're talking about the New Orleans Pelicans, right? They trying to get them to defer their 2024 pick to 2025, right? That's what they're trying to do. Why? Because they're trying to get Bronny James on the same team as the Lakers. So the Lakers will have two picks. The first pick, they can get a legit pick. The second pick, they can possibly get Bronny James. Because they know whoever LeBron James go to is a team that LeBron James is the team that Bronny James is going to be on. This dude has been planning and strategizing this whole thing. And it's unfortunate because he didn't ruin Darvingham life. He didn't ruin a kid that may not get drafted life. You know what I'm saying? And now what is the thing? They talking about getting Trae Young, or which is the person they really want to get, Donovan Mitchell. That's the whole reason he went. That's the exact reason that LeBron James really went to Cleveland, because they want to try to get Donovan Mitchell. They want to get Donovan Mitchell. That's exactly why he went to Cleveland. He didn't go there just to show no love or support. The whole thing was strategized. And a lot of people don't want to believe it. They don't want to believe it. They don't. He says 357 D1 university across the U.S., not including foreign players that work hard. Exactly, man. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that LeBron James is doing is disingenuous, and he acting like he don't have a hand on it. I told y'all, I showed you. He says the GM of the Suns researched why Bronny is only working out for two teams. Exactly. For somebody who don't have a high draft stock, right? Only working out for two teams? He only doing tryout for two teams. Somebody who only averaged 4 points is only doing a tryout for two teams. That sounds like somebody that'll be along the Ja Morants, that'll be along the Williamson, that'll be along the Gildress, that'll be along, the Anthony Edwards. That sounds like somebody that'll be along them. You mean to tell me somebody that don't have a high stock is only trying out for two teams? Make that make sense, bruh. It don't make sense at all. This is somebody, name one other person that got to the league averaging 4 points. I'll wait. I'll spend a night on this stream just to wait on somebody to give me that answer. Nobody has done it. Doing tryout for 2 teams. It don't make sense. But in the end, it does make sense to me due to the fact that I just broke down what it is. He says James Jones played with LaFraud in his clutch plant. Hey, clutch plant. Now, I'll say this, man, that everything that I'm saying, y'all know that stuff line up. He planted the seed with Bronny. That's number one. Okay, said that he's better than some of these NBA players. So his whole strategy for saying that was to get people to look at Bronny, right, and to basically say that he should be in the NBA. The other thing was he wanted to virtual signal to some of the teams that he wanted to play along Bronny. Do y'all see any more coincidence that the fact that LeBron James now decided to opt out, right? And now he put it out there that whatever team draft or select Bronny is a team that he'd be willing to go to? Is that not virtual signaling? Does that sound like that's the young man that actually deserve a spot or a roster on the NBA? Does that seem like somebody who is getting blues by other players in the combine? Does that sound like that's somebody that should be going to the NBA? He got 3 extra years to play in college. But no, he planted the seed already. And then y'all already know they all about this. The owners, they don't care if Bronny deserved to be in the NBA. They just care about how much LeBron James will bring them if they go to the NBA and he go to their team. You feel what I'm saying? He says elite D1 players average double figures. They do not come off the bench on a subpar team. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, man, am I tripping? Let me know. Because to me, it sounds like an inside job. You know, and I'm not downplaying Bronny. I just think he should go to college for at least 2 more years and show progression to be in the NBA when so many other people has fought to try to do the same thing, and for LeBron James to do what Shaq was unwilling to do, what Jordan was unwilling to do, what a lot of people was unwilling to do, it's unfortunate because Jordan didn't ruin nobody's life. A lot of people didn't ruin other players' life. If their son made it, and Sharif, I'm sure he could have been on somebody's roster had Shaq did the same thing as LeBron doing. Shaq got just as much authority as LeBron James. He could have literally got Sharif on the team if he wanted to. But no, he wanted Sharif to earn it. And that's what Bronny should do. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all like the content, man, definitely hit the subscribe button. I thank y'all for tuning in. You know, even if y'all don't agree with this one, y'all may agree with the next one. But I'm gonna read this last one. He said Devin Booker doesn't like Love Glass. He said this will be interesting. You know what I'm saying? But look, bro, you know, definitely hit the subscribe button. You know, I think I put everything in order, and I hope it makes sense to y'all. If not, man, leave a comment down below in the comment section. And also, man, hit the subscribe button. I thank y'all for being